Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is get our initial rotation of I. So, first thing we're going to do is recall what I to the first power is. Well, anything to the first power is just itself. And we have our definition of I as the square root of -1. That's our definition. So we can't really do anything more with that. Let's move on. The next one we'll look at is I to the second power, which is equal to I squared, which is just the square root of -1 squared. And as we learned in our last unit, squaring and square rooting cancel, leaving us with just -1. This is super important. We're going to use that for the next 2 generations. So our next one is I to the third power. And I to the third power is just I squared times another I. So let's put that in. And we know that I squared is -1. And we know that I is, well, just I. So now we have -1 times I, which is -I. And last one that we need is I to the fourth power, which is just I to the third power times another I, or we can make it even easier, I squared times I squared. That still gives us 4 i's, and I to the fourth is just I times I times I 4 times. Now we have -1 times -1, which is easily simplified to 1. Using this initial rotation, we're going to generate I to any power, but it's super important that you guys can generate this list from almost nothing. So review this video as much as you need to, but this is super important.